My entitled mother returned my son's Christmas presents and kept the money. But she regretted everything once I kicked her out. But every time she cried and begged, and convinced me to forgive her. However, when it comes to my son, I don't pull any punches. For Christmas this year, we decided to invite our family for a big party at our house because our son had just turned 1 year old. And everyone turned up with tons of presents for him. He got new clothes, toys and even a toy car in which he can ride. We did refuse some gifts like an iPad because we want him to stay away from gadgets, but even those were put under the Christmas tree for special effects. Everything was going well and everyone praised the dinner I had prepared. But when we woke up the next morning, I noticed that a lot of presents from under the tree were missing. I asked the guests if they knew where the presents were, but everyone said no, including my mother. So I decided to go check the cameras in secret. And what I saw truly broke my heart. My mother had taken all the presents that were meant for my son and went outside. She returned a couple hours later with literal cash in her hand, and ran up to her room without anyone noticing. I immediately confronted her with the proof, and asked why she had lied. She actually tried to claim that the footage was fake at first, but quickly melted under the pressure I was putting her in. She began crying crocodile tears, and admitted that she needed money for some repairs and decided on her own that our son didn't need that many presents. So she went and pawned everything she could and thought that no one would notice the missing presents. My son is 1, so thankfully he doesn't understand what just happened, but I do. It broke my heart to see that this woman had no compassion for even her grandson. I told her bluntly that she can keep the money, but she needs to get out of my house immediately. Keeping in contact with you was a mistake that I'm not going to make today. Letting you stay in my son's life is going to ruin his mental health, because you are a selfish, entitled woman who only thinks about herself. So get out, and never come back. Can you believe that her crying actually got worse after I said that? She began claiming that I don't care about my own mother, and that I was being unreasonable. Our relatives were watching the entire exchange, and were completely on my side because they had also seen her behavior throughout the years. They helped me kick her out by force when she didn't listen. She claimed that she regrets everything, and will do her best to change if I let her see her grandson one more time. But I have decided that she is never stepping foot into this house ever again.